Hi, my friend. It is Saturday. I'm Pat Sloan here with my daily video. So, on our calendar, it says the word of the year. Well, just come in close here because it's true confession time. Yes, I am still thinking about my word of the year. And actually, when I did the calendar, I purposely put the word of the year a little further in, a few days in, to talk about it because I knew with the book tour I would be pretty busy, and I thought I didn't want to have to evaluate that. I should have moved it further in, but today is the day. I'm going to talk about it. So my word of the year is do, and I am following the prompts from Ali Edwards, but I have to be honest, they are not clicking with me this year for the month that they're coming in. So last month was a lot of photography things, and it just wasn't a month that happened for me. But often what I'm finding is that in a different month, that ends up being what I focus on. But I'm doing a lot of things. There are a lot of things that I feel really good about that are moving forward for me, such as documenting my quilts. I started that process of getting a few of them out, and I did some. So more doing has to happen there, lots more. So on my website today, I write about it a bit more, and the link is down below. And when you're there, you can hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that you can get the notices when a new video comes out. It's a reflection. Do is a reflection, and I'm very happy that I'm writing about it every month, but maybe there's not tons to show for it every month, which is okay, and that's just the way it works. So let me just give you something else. A little cicada update. For those of you who have been following the cicadas, I am like in cicada central. Like if there is like the, ground zero for cicadas, I feel like Northern Virginia is it. I'm sure those of you who are also immersed in cicada land feel that your area is ground zero as well, but it's like, oh my goodness. So it is now 1 month and 2 days since our first cicada sighting, which the paper, now who's counting? I'm counting. The papers, all the press says that it's about, the scientists say that it's about a 4 to 6 week cycle once they emerge. And we have noticed in the past 3 days a definite change. So the bulk of them seem to have died. That's pretty much what happens. They lay their eggs and they all die. But there's still some out there. They're just not as many. Like I don't see like tons of them flying through the air now. They're just a smaller amount, which I'm just fine with. But now there's dead ones everywhere. They just fall out of the sky and out of the trees, and they're so gross. I can't wait till they're gone. And it's been raining, but I need like a hard rain that like washes them off the driveway and stuff. I'm sure that you love hearing this, but if you're living in cicada central like we are, it is kind of a big deal. The sound is way lower. Like when I take my walk, I go to like a certain one street, it's a lot louder. So those must have hatched a week or so after ours did. Poor people. It's like so fun. I have gotten this many blocks done from my free pattern, the Garden Patch. So I think that is pretty good. They're not sewn in rows yet. They're just blocks, and this is the free pattern. You can download it from my website. I have it there again today. I am so excited. I also like to make the pink and navy one now. Cute, but maybe with scraps instead. Let's see how that works. One thing I did do is I am making the blocks, let me grab these. I am making the blocks the same so that they have the fabrics in the same position, because that's just easier. But I got one of them flipped. So for this, I think it's block number 2, I have, here we go. So on one corner I have the print, and the other block I put it inside there, which, in the scheme of things, I feel like it's going to work fine. So I decided to not unsew it. I thought I'm just going to put it up here, and then once I have it up there, I don't really even notice that it's different. It doesn't stick out to me at all because there really isn't a major pattern that's happening. There's a little bit of a pattern, so that might be because you can see like a horizontal line across. It breaks here, so there's a floral, then there's the tiny print. I might just unpick it now that I'm thinking about it and telling you about it. I might just go ahead and unsew it and resew it back correctly. It's easy to just rotate when you're working. I did one where it had all the solids in the center. I did undo that one. Oh well, it happens. Today until the 16th. June 12th to June 16th, my friend Kate at The Confident Stitch is running her huge fat quarter sale. So you get a set of fat quarters, and this is her, look at this, look at all these fat quarters. So you can go over and they pick a bundle of fat quarters, and she has great taste. Her fabrics are fabulous. When she did this the last time, you guys loved it. You just loved them. You told me when you got the orders, they were fabulous picks of fabric. So the link is below. Go on over there. The best stuff goes first. Maybe not. Maybe she has good stuff the whole time. I think she does. So you want to get in on the Confident Stitch fat quarter sale. Okay, ta-da-da-da-da. My last guest on my book tour is my buddy Melissa Mortensen from the Polka Dot Chair. Melissa and I have been friends for such a long time. I really love what she does because she does things other than just quilts. That part I find exciting and interesting. She'll do some home dec stuff. She does a little cooking stuff. She does a little bit of novelty things. There's always a variety, which makes it fresh and exciting to follow Melissa. And I have to tell you, when I first met her, it was at the trade show. And here, and she was sitting in her booth. Her fabrics are with Riley Blake. And I went to introduce myself because we had yet to meet in person, so that was really fun. And in her booth, she had this amazing zebra. This is the little display that was in her booth. Isn't that like just too adorable for words? It is just so adorable. Well, what she told me is that when she did this line of fabric, which had a safari theme, she wanted to do, you know, like sort of at the last minute, she goes, well, maybe I need to do an animal. So she came up with this zebra just at the last minute. She, you know, like, look at how big and beautiful that is at the last minute. She's so great. So she put that together and brought it, and she told me that she wasn't even sure she would make a pattern of it because she wasn't sure that anybody would really like a big zebra with, you know, fans around it. You know, that it made her happy, but, you know, if nobody was interested, she wouldn't bother patterning it. Well, she got so many requests for a pattern that she was like, okay. So she went home, made a pattern, and then she told me she also made a little smaller one for a pillow, and that one has glasses on. So darling, they're so darling. And that was my introduction to Melissa, the zebra quilt. But other fun things that she does that are a little bit, there's still fabric and playing, is like she decorates her shoes. I love how she does the insert here on these ones. And then recently, it may have been, maybe it was last year, she dip dyed shoes, and she has a video on that as well on her video channel. So the dip dyed shoes were really cool to see that coming together. Okay, what are some of my other favorite things about her projects? She will take like a theme. She does a lot of themed posts, which I find very, very fun to read and to look at. She might find a theme and do a bunch of the things of it herself. And then sometimes she might do some of them and then show you her friends who have done, like if I did something that fit in her theme, she would show that. She lives in Kentucky, near where the Kentucky Derby is, so she's really big on having fun. Like, I really would like to live near Melissa because everything becomes an event, and she just does an all-out fun thing for them. So for the Derby Day, she will dress up like this. This is one year that she dressed up, but she also has a whole post on how to have a Derby party and all these sort of fun decorations and little printables so that you could have a really fun themed party. I wonder if she has something for summer soiree. I should ask her if she does, because we could have it for our sew-along of the summer soiree. Now, one other part of what she loves that I like to follow is that she's a big Disney fan. She and her family are huge Disney fans. Recently, with Disney opening up again, she and her family went and she did her Instagram stories. She showed being at the park and the different things they did. This is a outfit she made one year when she was the sewing mouse. Isn't that cute? So cute. And yes, she does clothes too. She's altered clothes. Oh yes, she does everything. But we're going to talk about her fall stuff because we are going to be doing her sew along from the Spooky Sampler. Isn't this cute? As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, gotta make it. Gotta make a sew along, because who doesn't love, gotta have a Halloween sew along. So it's all with her fabric line, which is called Spooky Hollow. So Spooky Hollow is her fabric line, and that's what's used in get a kit from the Spooky Sampler, or if you prefer to just use your own fabric and buy a little bit, you can buy the single pattern for the Spooky Sampler. And the kits just came in. Yes, we will start this probably in early August, I think. So that gives everybody a chance to get the pattern, get the kit, and I'll be talking about it a bunch. I am just thrilled. I don't have mine yet. So Fat Quarter Shop just got them in, so they have to send me mine. So when I get it, I can show you what's in it. But the pattern is in it too. So, if you're going to get the kit, you can go read on the website. But these are all her brand new fabrics that just came out, and I just love them. The little images are so darling, just cute as can be. So Melissa, thank you for being on my tour. You'll have to go over to her website, jump over to her website and take a look at what she made with her new Spooky Hollow fabric from my book. She made one of the projects. It's so cute too. And if you want to sew along, if you've got a UFO like me that needs to be pulled out, get that UFO out this weekend and do a bit of sewing on it. Later today, I'm going to go see my local friends for the first time in person. We're going to meet in a parking lot, bring our folding chairs and sit outside. So I'm really excited about that, hoping it doesn't rain. Send non-rain wishes my way. No rain. Do the no rain wish and send it my way. Thank you, my friends. I love you. Mwah. See you online.